OMG BBG! Welcome to another episode of BBG Talks,
where we talk about everything Beyblade. So what are we going to talk about this week?
A few days ago, Takara Tomy channel dropped an official teaser for the road to the 25th anniversary of Beyblade as a whole. And it's pretty much like a teaser for the new series.
Yes, the fourth saga. So should we just go through what the teaser is, frame by frame? Because we already watched it, so we can't react to it anymore.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure you swing over to the Takara Tomy channel. Give it a quick watch. It's only like 30 seconds. If you've been following the unboxings for the last little bit, we were given like a little slip that said 3, 2, 1. This teaser relates to that.
Yeah.
Right?
So pretty much the trailer begins. You see the Beyblade logo, which is the burst logo, right? And it says Road to the 25th Anniversary.
Technically, we are still in Beyblade Burst, right?
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
And then it shows 2023. It begins. So it pretty much confirms that something is beginning.
Yeah.
And then there's a transition. 1999, 2008, 2015, which is the first three Beyblade generation.
And keep in mind that the 25th anniversary doesn't equal 2023. The math doesn't add up.
Yeah.
1999 plus 25 years is 2024.
Yeah. But
so
I guess
that's
it
why
will fully launch in 2024 when maybe the anime will fully launch in 2024.
After watching the teaser, that's what I think.
Right.
We're going to have like a very similar like pre-dual layer kind of like Gen 0 type of series first with no anime.
Yeah.
And then it'll dive into anime in 2024. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's Road to 25th anniversary, not it's the 25th anniversary, right?
So it's pretty hype, I guess. There's like a lot to analyze here. So if we want to over-analyze, because that's what we do.
Yeah, personally, we do overanalyze everything.
So the fourth saga, what is it going to be about? I have a theory here. You want to listen to my theory?
Sure, go for it.
Or okay, you talk about that first.
There is like a hidden number 4 somewhere in like a transition within the video that some of the viewers pointed out. So I guess, it's like, oh my god, this is the 4th generation. It's confirmed. There's a number 4 in there. Oh my god.
I think that's kind of BS though, because there's a 3 right after 4 in the transition. So
yeah, like it could be like a countdown feature.
Or is it April 3rd?
Yeah, sure.
Like 4-3. Is April 3rd going to be like the first launch?
Or is it 43? We're not getting a new generation for 43 years.
Or maybe it's like Beyblade Burst instead of Beyblade Burst is Beyblade 43. So the year 43 where it's like, oh my goodness, it's like where it goes back in time. You know how like, in Pokemon they like, or like Fallout, they go back in time. Or like, oh no, it's in the future, but it's in the olden days. I don't even know.
We have to wait for 2043 actually. It's
like
not
a time
2023.
travel theme. Maybe it's time travel. Oh, yo. In the transition, in the 13th second, there's a clock. So, okay, my theory, there's a clock. So maybe it's actually like time traveling related. Or maybe like the Bay, you know how you like call the parts, like 1 weight, 2 weights, DB core, whatever.
Okay,
what if the naming convention is actually time related? So like numbers.
Okay.
So like, I have a blazing Ragnarok 12:35. P stands for PM, or AM.
You see, guys? Now that's BS.
Yo, it's all there. It's right in front of you. You just have to see it.
Yeah. You just open your eyes, sheeple. Honestly.
Because why else would there be a clock on the 14th second of this teaser?
So funny.
Yo, in the clock, there's also 3 circles. It's kind of like the solar system. So what if it's...
What do you mean the solar system?
Like...
What are you saying?
The planets.
There's only 3 planets?
Maybe it's like galaxy far, far away.
The only thing you're exposing is that you don't know anything about our solar system.
All I see is just circles.
There's so many possibilities with this teaser, guys.
It has to be time related. What else is there to analyze?
I would say that this entire teaser pretty much just solidifies the fact that there is going to be a 4th generation overall. There's no reason for them to show every single generation and the start years without actually, hinting towards that 4th gen.
Okay, another thing also, on the 16th second, that kid, where it shows 1999, he's wearing a shirt that shows number 8. Or does this show infinity? So is it Beyblade Infinity is the new Sega's name?
Number 8. Or it looks like the, Asian character for day.
Oh, Beyblade Day and Night? Beyblade Sun and Moon? What is it going to be?
The fist bump during the 2008 frame there, where it's introducing Metal Fight, the fist bump represents generations coming together. So therefore, the next generation is actually burst being fused together with something else.
Oh.
Yeah. Right there.
And what about the one in 2015? There's people celebrating in the background with hands. What does that mean?
Celebrating the new year, 2023.
Maybe it's like Beyblade, you can go hands-on on the Beyblade. In the 4-3. April 3rd is hands-on time.
Yeah, that must be it.
I don't know, man.
So guys, let us know down in the comment sections below what you think about our BS
honestly,
theories here.
it might not be too far-fetched. Just watch this video in 2024 and who knows, maybe we predicted the future.
Yeah, there's all these generations coming together. It's time related and space related.
Yes.
We could say so many things that, is so broad that it will apply to the generation of Beyblade. You'd be like, it'll be about some sort of spinning top. That must be it.
That must be it.
Yeah, and then when it launches, we'll be like, yeah, there you go, guys. We were right. So yes, let us know what you guys think down in the comment section. Watch through the teaser. Is there a, some sort of theory that you believe will, hint towards the new generation?
Yeah.
Is there something very obvious in the teaser that we're missing? Is there anything hidden? Is there nothing hidden and we're overanalyzing? Clearly, we're just making up a bunch of stuff.
That may be true.
Yeah, possibly. You never know. So whether or not the 4th generation comes out this year or next year, all we know is that 2024 is going to be a very big year for Beyblade as a whole because of that 25th anniversary. The thing with the entire Japanese community or the Japanese market is that they take these anniversaries very seriously. Like whether it's Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Gundam, whatever it is, right? When there's a big anniversary day like that, they do very large events.
They actually celebrate large releases, collector's items.
Events in general, they might throw a tournament up or something. Maybe they'll hire some, music artist to do a music video for them, like Pokemon did, crazy events like that, right?
Right.
They might make a bunch of video games or something. So either way, whether we get just products in 2023 or not, next year is going to be a big deal, in my opinion.
Well, I think actually this year is going to be a big deal, but it won't pick up until 2024.
Exactly.
So if you're watching this, you're pretty much an early adopter of the next Sega.
It's just like how when, pre-Dual Lair first came out, right? There was a bit of hype. They're like, oh, it's new Beyblades. But then there was a ton of people from the Metal Fight gen that just couldn't get used to the new design. Yeah. And they just fell off, really. Yeah. And then it wasn't until the anime came out and then Dual Lair came out, then everything started kicking off. So... Yeah, I think 2023 is going to be great for all of us that are
early adopters.
Yeah, early adopters and that are with Beyblade from the get-go. We're going to be excited no matter what. But when you want to see Beyblade at its peak, you're going to be waiting for 2024, 2025. That's when the hype will really begin.
Word. All right, so stay tuned for that. Let us know in the comment section below what you guys think of the teaser and the whole Beyblade in general in 2023. Happy New Year, by the way. Should we talk about some of the comments from the last BBG talks?
For sure. There's a few videos that I have some comments from. Let me see. I got a few from the BBG talks and then a few from some other battles, I think. Okay, so I'll start off. The comment that I have here is from our BBG talks about Quad Strike, which is something to look forward to in 2023. Hasbro is releasing their own exclusive anime with some reoccurring characters. They state that, I hope that Hyuga and Hikaru come back. It would be cool if Bell would meet them. So do we want the bros to come back? Is that on the top of the list for you for a reoccurring character there?
Not bad. Not the very top though, I think.
Yeah. We already know Volt's coming back.
Yeah.
Right? Volt's coming back for sure because he was in the trailer.
I really hope Xander comes back.
Yeah.
Because especially when he had to be Yubei, Excalibur Bay.
He had to be Yubei. Well,
right?
Yeah.
The
Excalibur Bay's there.
Excalibur Bay. So I think that's on my top list.
Yeah, I agree with you. Excalibur and Xander coming back would be pretty sweet. Shaka in general was such a likable character in the first couple of seasons. So,
but what if they butcher his Bay and character?
Yeah, he'd give him the Hasbro version only.
Yeah,
that would kind of suck. But yeah, so let us know down in the comments. Do you agree? Do you want Hyuga and Hikaru to come back? You know, grown up a little bit with a new Bey? Or is there somebody else on your list that should come back in Quad Strike?
Let us know. All right, I guess I'll do the next comment. This one is from Corey's Gaming X932. He says, guys, if Beyblade is really ending, what would happen to your channel?
We would just disappear off the face of the planet.
Really?
Obviously. That comment has come up so many times over the years because there's been so many ends to Beyblade that we were like, what are we going to do? Shall we, you know, obviously we're still going to do Beyblade content, but should we expand into some other things? Like, do we do some other products, which we did for a while, actually.
Yeah. And honestly, Beyblade's not going anywhere.
Well,
I think at one point
now,
we thought Beyblade was going away in like maybe 2013, 2014. We're like, okay, like, is it the end? And if it's the end, there's almost, like, you can collect them all and you can do a lot of stuff, but without the brand's support, it's hard to, you know, be in that hobby.
Absolutely.
But I think Beyblade has understood that they're not going to let the brand die. So
yeah, it's gotten so big to the point that Beyblade is going to be a forever type of brand now, right? Which we've discussed in previous BBG talks and all these other things.
We're getting a new anime, season 7 from Hasbro, and then Takara Tomy is doing Sega number 4 this year. So yeah.
So at least expect to see us until we're like, you know, another 7-8 years from now.
But let's just pretend. Let's just say Beyblade is ending. What would happen?
What do you mean? We would still do
the same thing.
Old Beyblade stuff. Like, there's so many Beyblade ideas that we can still come up with, honestly.
Yeah. And then I think as long as there's one person that loves their content, we will continue doing what we do.
There's always going to be, you know, eventually Beyblade would go vintage and stuff like that, but there's like a small market for that too, right?
Yeah.
And when push comes to shove, like, you need to come up with a Beyblade video idea, it only takes like maybe 20 minutes to sit down and think, and next thing you know, you have like 5-6 ideas.
Yes.
So I don't know. I
so
feel
many
like
themes, so many products that you could, like, it's unlimited.
Yeah. There's just so many different things that we could talk about.
Yeah. All right. You got one more comment?
Yeah, so I have one from the all defense type in the anime stadium. This person here, Basking Khan 8261 says, I never realized how many defense types there was. Pretty simple comment, and I just wanted to touch on that because, yeah, neither did I, right? Like, when we were pulling out all of the old defense types, we were thinking, wow, there's actually quite a bit. Like, we didn't think there was too many. Defense types are definitely on the lower end, I feel like. There's not that many stamina, not that many defense, but when you pull them all together, you're like, holy crap, there's actually quite a few.
Yeah. Did we miss any in that video? I feel like we sometimes miss some.
Yeah, like, we definitely missed some in the balance one because we mixed it up and stuff like that. Judgment Joker will forever haunt me now.
Yeah.
Like, we both overlooked that. But the defense one, there's not as many. So, not as many to confuse.
I think that was pretty decent because we did it right at the end of BU as well. So, it actually gave us more variety.
Yeah. So I have one more comment here, and I believe this is from the same all defense video. So from Joshua Bastion 8887.
I thought you were gonna say Joshua Burns.
Yeah, that was close. I actually was like, oh wait, Joshua Burns. So they asked, Steven and Brendan, I got a question. What do you guys do to bays when you see a stress mark already on the parts? Do you guys just keep using it until it breaks, or just put it aside and wait for a new one? And do you get stress marks on your guys' sparking chips? I hope this helps. I hope this question gets into the next BBG Talks. I love you guys.
Yeah, you made it in.
You made it. Yeah, you made it. So,
stress.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the teeth on our bays, if there was any damage...
Guilty.
Yeah, like, we just keep on using it until things get destroyed. Like, you know, King Helios MR, that one's another broken piece now. We just use it till it breaks and we just buy more of them.
Yeah. Stress marks just means that you are actually utilizing your base to the fullest. And so don't worry too much about that.
Exactly. And to be fair, stress marks appear pretty quickly when you're battling that many rounds in a row and you're going hard. Like, if you were going to set it aside and just wait for a new one, you're going to battle like 5-10 rounds and then you have to set it aside and get a new one already.
But if you were into like competitive play, then yes, sure, you can buy another one just to use that piece just for the tournaments.
Exactly.
And practice with your like less new parts. But yeah.
Like, if I was in a tournament, I'd have a fresh box like right there, right before I step on, you know, into like my battle. I'd be like, okay, opening it, there you go. Like fresh,
or like the day
new.
before or something. Like so I don't think you should worry too much about it.
For casual play, you're going to be totally fine. Like, I would just keep on using it till it breaks and then buy a new one. Save your money, right? So that's all I have for comments. And is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's everything? Okay. That's it for this episode of BBG Talks. A lot of conspiracy theories and overanalyzing.
Remember to come back to this video in 2024 and tell us if any of our predictions were right.
Yeah, there's going to be a Beyblade that will be time related, and there's going to be like a fusion thing, you know, people coming together. So,
hands waving,
yeah, exactly.
hands on April 3rd.
Yeah, there may be a character in there saying hi to a friend that will be waving like that, and that'll be back to the teaser. As simple as that.
Yes, and a person wearing a day shirt, a kanji
day on
with
it.
a day on it.
Day on it. Yeah, so keep that in mind. But yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. As always, geeks out.